Hello everyone, Prince Peach here with Peach, and today I'm talking about the Nintendo MH. Now I know you're probably like, what the heck is a Nintendo MH? Well, okay, my dog's trying to kill Peach right now and I'm feeling very offended. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. Dang it, no, he got it. Say sorry. You ruined the video. No, you didn't. Okay. Anyway, back to the video at hand. So the Nintendo MH is the new Nintendo handheld system. It's codename MH right now. Just like the NX was, it's not really going to be called the NX. It's just the code name. Okay, say you're sorry. Thank you. Okay, so right before I get into this video where I actually discuss my thoughts, my predictions, the actual way this random new system came about, I'm going to be on PNG Gamers podcast tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, yeah. And we're going to be talking about games we've played in the past, our childhood games, and many other things. So if you want to check that out, it's going to be a really cool gaming podcast. You can check out his channel, too. I'll leave it in the description. So I'll be there at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, the Nintendo MH, so a NeoGaffer, everything always goes back to NeoGaf and places like that, found out by the Japanese Yahoo Financer. I mean, we'll take anything we can get at this point. He said that Nintendo's focus is moving on back to games with the Nintendo NX and the new Nintendo handheld console, MH. So, I mean, it's cool because the 3DS is kind of getting old, but also kind of confirms that the 3DS is kind of going to end kind of on the same notion of the Wii U and kind of at the same time as the Wii U. And the Nintendo 3DS is still selling pretty well. It's not like selling the same as the PS4 is right now, but it's still selling pretty well. And we have Pokemon Sun and Moon this year as well. So we'll probably see like a spike in sales there. So we'll really see that. But it's kind of bittersweet because Nintendo 3DS is my favorite handheld console. I like it better than the DS just because, actually I don't know. I really like the 3DS. It's kind of sad to see it go away. But it's cool because we're probably going to get the new handheld and the new console probably in the same year. I'm guessing that handheld will come out holiday 2017. Then maybe they can have some synergy with both of them. But they did confirm, Nintendo did in an interview. Check out IGN below. They have the whole dish on the real, like, the proof to what I'm saying. You can check that in the description below if you don't believe me. But, the Nintendo was interviewed, and said that, the NX and the 3DS are not the same, or the NX is not a handheld and a home console. The NX is the follow-up, the next, Wii U. Not the next 3DS, it's the predecessor, that's what it says. It's the predecessor of the Wii U, not the 3DS, meaning it's a home console, not a handheld, and not both. It's just the next home console, which is kind of relieving because I made lots of videos about this rumor in the past, and I thought the idea of a hybrid console was interesting, but there's really no way for it to work just because you know how much money it costs to like make a console in general? Well, imagine having to make both a 3DS and a Wii U in the same package. The Wii U alone is like $300, and the 3DS is like $200. So could you imagine people buying a $500 Nintendo system, especially after most people just bought a Wii U and a 3DS, at least from the Nintendo fan base? So I can't really see people dropping $500 on a hybrid console. And it's not like they could sell both of them for $300 together because they'd be losing money. So I'm kind of happy the hybrid console isn't working. I hope that both the Nintendo NX and the MH, or is it I think it's MH, both work together in some way. More ways than the Wii U and the 3DS, but not way more either. Because I like that they're separate consoles too. As for what games I can see coming out with the MH, since I predict that it'll come out 2017, holiday 2017, since the Nintendo NX is coming March 2017. I think they'll really capitalize on that holiday 2017 with people buying the NX. And then they can also buy the NAMH at the same time. All these code names are really weird. So I'm guessing they could release a Splatoon for the MH. Judging by how really popular and how successful the Splatoon game was for the Wii U, could you imagine if it was on the 3DS? I think it would have been way more successful. Not saying that the Splatoon wasn't successful. It was really successful for the platform it was on. But if it was on the 3DS, it would have been huge sales. Not quite Pokemon level, but pretty close. Just because about all the hype and the name to it, it was really big. It's one of the biggest selling Wii U games. It would have been one of the best selling 3DS games. And when you change that whole dynamic of the sales of the games for each game or console, it would be a good 6 million, I would say, at least, which is double what it has on the Wii U. So I'm thinking a handheld Splatoon would be good. It'd hold us off until Splatoon 2, the next console Splatoon. So I think that would be a good option. Obviously, the next Pokemon game, people are saying that Diamond and Pearl are getting remade, just because they usually remake a Pokemon game every generation or so. I see it. I saw someone on Twitter, I think it was Giancarlo Perlingo. I hope I pronounced it right. He posted a picture where it's a Diamond Peak or something, and then Pearl Harbor, and they're the two biggest sightseeing places in Hawaii. And that kind of says there could be a Diamond and Pearl remake. Who knows? I'm just saying that if it were to come out in 2017, Diamond and Pearl would be a remake for Diamond and Pearl would be huge, because all of the big Diamond and Pearl fans are now my age now. I grew up on the tail end of Ruby and Sapphire and then all of Diamond and Pearl. So Diamond and Pearl fans are now around 15, 16-ish. And then obviously a lot of people other ages like Diamond and Pearl. But around 14 to 16 are that age. And that's a good age group for buying Christmas presents for, big Christmas presents like that. Teenagers, okay, here's your gift for Christmas, just one simple thing. I think that's something that are really good for teenagers. They're just pretty simple when it comes to I want just one present and that's your present. So, and it wouldn't be more than $200 either. So I think that would be something a lot of people would be asking for, because it's really nostalgic in a lot of people's hearts, especially the Christmas receivers end of it. So I think I don't think they would remake Sun and Moon for it, but I think if they released the Nintendo MH and then released Pokemon Diamond and Pearl 3D on the MH, that'd be a huge launch, I think. Especially because it'd be the holiday 2017. It just seems like a really good idea to me. Obviously, a new Mario is always a good idea. They could do, I'm trying to think, there's no Zelda game that I think they could remake on the 3DS that would be good anymore. I mean, I guess they could do Wind Waker for the MH. That's a pretty child-friendly Zelda game. Princess Peach's Farm or something. So yeah, thank you for watching. This has been Nico, Prince Peach, and my doggy. And that's it for today. Comment down below what you think about the Nintendo MH. Are you excited for it? Do you even think is it fake? It isn't, because it's confirmed. I'll have a link to the source below. See you guys later. Goodbye.